unfortunately, my parents passed about 5 weeks apart from each other, and so I ended up becoming the executor of their estate. And during this time, going through probate and going through all the steps that you go through when parents pass, I received a letter from Kyle, very well-written letter that basically said that he would be interested in possibly purchasing my parents' house as an investment property. And at first I was not going to go that route. And I received several other letters as well as phone calls. I guess once you go through probate, you put everything in the newspapers to do the announcements that your information's out there. So I got a lot of correspondence from a lot of different investors wanting to possibly purchase the house. But I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready to actually go through an investor. I wanted to do it myself, and as steps and time went on, it became more and more of an arduous task and really kind of wanted it done. Well, Kyle is the one that was the constant. He didn't give up after one letter. He didn't give up after two letters. There were several letters that came to me, and it allowed me time to actually to get to the point where, if I sell this house outright myself, I'm going to be dealing with individuals. They're going to want to negotiate from what the price would be due to any kind of upgrades that need to be done. And so I'd probably be in the similar price point anyway, is kind of what I figured. And not having to go through a real estate agent, not having to pay commissions, Kyle made the transaction very, very easy, and it's really been a good from getting in transaction. No, you've been great. Your position is a little bit different from the closing attorney's position, and I had hoops I had to jump through just due to the fact that we were trying to get the estate fully in my mother's name before she passed, and so there were issues there, but the attorneys handled that, and luckily I had all the paperwork that I needed from dealing with this over the past 12 months or so, that we still got it done very, very quickly. I mean, once I started jumping through hoops, I was surprised that we were still in a 3-week-ish time frame, and that was impressive because there was a point that I thought I may have to reprobate, and I was like, oh no, that's a 3-week process in itself.
Yeah, that'll blow out the
whole
time.
And so, but no, it worked out very well, and the attorneys were very responsive. You've been very responsive, so it's been really a great transaction. All these different stages that the professionals will tell you go through. You go through hurt, you go through anger, you go through whatever. And unfortunately, being the executor of an estate or being the trustee, I don't know that you have that opportunity to go through all those different levels of grief because you have so much thrown at you. And so it took me a while to get to the point that, okay, I really don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. I need to do what I need to do for me. Once I contacted Kyle, gave me a fair offer, and I did actually have an appraisal done, and so we negotiated a little bit, but everything was fair, and I'm trusting that he's going to be able to do well with the house, but my piece was very, very fair. So it's really just getting to that point, because at the onset, I wasn't about to deal with an investor. Didn't want to. Didn't no, I'm going to sell it myself, and don't want to go there. But by the time you get to almost 12 months out, you're ready to move, and it really becomes the easy decision.